there's like a hotel like 30 minutes out from here and a motel like 45 minutes to the west. No, you'd rather just keep your reservation here. If that's of course that's okay. Of course that's fine. But listen, because I put that information in wrong for your reservation. You have to wait a bit for us to get the room ready. Yeah. Is that a no, it's not a problem. You really wanna stay here, don't you? Okay, of course, just stay for the night. What else would I mean, you know? Well, since you're stuck here until your room is ready, how about I just give you a little welcome back? Right? You happen to be the 287th guest here at the hotel this week, and the 287th guest gets free gifts, like samples, I guess you could say. Oh, you never heard of that here? It just happened. It just started. Yeah. New. Yeah, for guest retention purposes. Yeah. So how about I just go over those gifts for you? Okay, great. Give me a second. So you're kind of fearless, right? I mean, you just saw that body getting taken out on that stretcher and you stayed anyway, huh? Oh yeah, accidents happen. Yeah, I guess you could, accidents happen a lot here. Yeah, so, it's something to keep in mind. Also to keep in mind those two other options I told you about. Just, the guest is always right. If you're not happy, you can always leave. Just so you know. So, well, listen, I'll go over those gifts with you. Actually, I'll pick them out. Right, so I'll explain all about them and how to use them and everything. So the first thing I'd like to mention or bring up in your gift bag is this holy water. Right, compliments of the church that it's from. Oh, you don't know any churches near us? Well, that makes sense. You're just a guest here. You're not aware of this area. But this is from a local church. Oh, you're not religious? Oh, of course. This isn't for any one specific religion. In fact, I have an array of items that go in this bag. Right, so if you're uncomfortable because you feel like I might be pushing something on you, rest assured that this is just one of the gifts included in this bag. They're local specialties, right, to encourage people to explore the area. Right. So, how about this? I'll just splash some of this on you. I'll just add a little bit of this. I mean, it wouldn't hurt. You could count it as, well, it's basically pretty tired. You might forget to put it on later, so I can just put it on for you. It's no problem. It's no problem. It's no problem. Here, just bend down a little bit. See, right? You can't even notice it. You don't even notice it. It's just like any other necklace. It's just like any other necklace. Do this one out. Yeah, there's actually there's like this mini legend that says if you hear your name from behind and you know that nobody's there, or you don't understand how someone could know your name in that area, you shouldn't turn around. You shouldn't turn around. But of course that kind of makes people uncomfortable because how are you supposed to react? But this also doubles as a mirror, right? And there are some folklore, I guess you could say, that says that you can trap things in mirrors, right? So if you happen to hear something calling your name or saying your name and you're too scared to look behind you, you can just hold this over your shoulder, and then snap it shut, and it'll be trapped. It'll trap it for you. Oh, you think it's kind of silly? Of course it's kind of silly. I mean, all of this is just meant to inspire people's interest in the area. It's nothing to take too seriously, but it doesn't hurt, right? It doesn't hurt to keep these kind of things close. At the very least, it kind of looks pretty, right? It's kind of cool to keep on you. I mean, better safe than sorry, right? Right. So I'll just add this too. Okay. Now this might sound kind of counterproductive, especially since I already gave you those quartz, amethyst or purple quartz or whatever they were. But I also have these too. Now, this is a packet of lavender with a little bit of sage added to it. A little bit of sage added to it. And I heard that you can carry it on your person and it'll kind of protect you. From what? Anything really. I mean, even if you don't tend to believe in spirits or ghosts or anything like that, it smells good. Right, so it smells good, so you can just keep the smell of lavender around you, and it's very calming. Right, it's very calming. Oh, you'd rather put this under your pillow instead of the cord? Well, of course, it's up to you how you want to use these for your own safety. But how about this? You can put those cords and stuff by your, like I said, your exits and entrances, and you can put this under your pillow if you don't want to carry it around. Right, to soothe you to sleep, because lavender is a very soothing scent. Even if you don't believe other properties or if it can do anything, it doesn't hurt to they tend to always leave early. Right, I guess the service is terrible or something. I guess they're just not happy with it. Plenty of people leave screaming even. Right. Saying that they heard or saying things they can't explain. Maybe they were just tired and hallucinating. Yeah, I guess. Are you sure that you'd like to? I mean, like you said, there's hardly anybody else here. I wouldn't blame you for being uncomfortable and wanting to leave. No. You'd like me to check on that room for you? Of course. That's what I'm here for, to ensure our guests are taken care of. Right. The room looks like it's ready for you. Yeah, I guess you could get some sleep. Are you absolutely sure you don't want to cancel your reservation? I will not blame you. Of course, it's up to you. The customer's always right, right? You'd like to stay. I mean, even knowing about the strange sounds and the lack of guests and that guy that was taken out on that stretcher. Okay, you're not very superstitious or anything, and you're only here for a night. You'll be lucky if you can leave. I don't know how else to tell you to leave. Okay. Actually, there is one more thing I'd like to gift you for your use. So I have this camera. Oh, it's just, we have an agreement with a local tech company. Oh yeah, we're a pretty small town, you're surprised. I wouldn't blame you for being surprised, but anyway, we have secured this local tech company, so if you feel like you want to film or take any pictures of your experiences here, things you can't explain or otherwise want to catch on film, like the paranormal or something, you can use this. And in fact, how about I just take a photo of you right now? Right, like a souvenir photo, right? And you can just, in the morning, if you get out, in the morning, when you get up, I'll print it out for you and you can take it with those gifts. Right? Okay, well, hold still, I'll just take a photo. Oh, look at those. Are you sure you want these pictures? There's this weird shadow behind you, and like these orb-looking things floating. Here, you can look. Oh, the orbs are just dust. Yeah, I guess. What do you think about that shadow, though? I mean, that's pretty scary. You're gonna have a hard time sleeping tonight, right? Oh, you think it's just flashback from the camera? Okay. You're probably right. Right, you're probably right, and I'm just making something out of nothing. A mountain out of a molehill. Well, if you're positive that you absolutely have to stay, then did you hear that door? Oh, yeah, it might have been another guest. Even though we were just saying there's nobody else here. Yeah, it was probably another guest. Oh, you think that you've been... Of course, there's a few other people here. Right, footsteps. is your key. Here's your key card. And if you have any troubles, you can always try to phone the front desk. I'm here all night, so you can always try to contact me in case any troubles arise. Now, whether or not the phone will work is another story. What? Oh, I was just saying that you're gonna have a great sleep tonight, right? And with so little guests, there won't be that much noise. Alright, well, keep in mind all of the purposes of those gifts I